Did you know the Titanic's tragic fate might have been written in the stars? In the early 20th century, long before the advent of modern GPS, mariners relied heavily on celestial navigation. The stars were their compass, guiding them through the vast and often treacherous oceanic expanse. On the Titanic's ill-fated voyage, this ancient and usually reliable method of navigation was employed. But what if the stars themselves played a cruel trick? A rare astronomical event occurred during Titanic's journey, a particularly close approach of the Moon and the Earth. This celestial dance, often unnoticed by US Earthlings, can cause minor shifts in the tides and, potentially, in the navigational calculations of a ship. Imagine a cosmic ballet, beautiful yet potentially disastrous. The Titanic's navigators, unaware of this event, might have made a minute error in their calculations. An error so small it seemed insignificant, yet it might have altered the ship's course. So, an insignificant miscalculation, a celestial quirk, might have set the Titanic off course. But how did this tiny error cause such a colossal disaster, you might ask? Well, let's delve into the details. The Titanic, a symbol of human ambition and technological advancement, was thrown off course due to an astronomical event that was as rare as it was misunderstood. Picture this. The ship, cutting through the icy waters, was not where it was supposed to be. The navigational error, small yet significant, nudged the Titanic slightly off its intended path. This deviation, seemingly trivial in the grand scheme of things, was the beginning of a catastrophic chain of events. This miscalculation, resulting from the rare celestial occurrence, led the Titanic into the path of an iceberg that would soon become synonymous with one of the greatest maritime disasters in history. It's a chilling reminder of how even the smallest inaccuracies can have monumental consequences when we're dealing with the unforgiving forces of nature. A slight deviation, a small miscalculation, and the Titanic was on a collision course with destiny. What if they had known? Could this disaster have been avoided? As we delve into the realm of what-ifs, it's intriguing to ponder the possible outcomes if the navigational error had indeed been noticed. Suppose for a moment that the Titanic's navigators had accurately read the stars that fateful night. The ship then might have been steered onto a different course, away from the perilous iceberg field. This single change in direction could have potentially averted the catastrophe that was to follow. Moreover, consider the lives that could have been spared. Over 1,500 individuals perished in the icy waters of the North Atlantic that night. Each one of them had a story that was abruptly cut short. If the course of the Titanic had been altered, those stories might have continued. Yet the past remains unchangeable. We can only learn from it. Perhaps if the stars had been read accurately that night, the Titanic's story might have had a different ending.